they put it on PlayStation, and now it's a third-person game. I don't know what to tell you. That just happens. This caught me off guard in a way that an announcement hasn't in quite some time. And that is the fact that Halo Campaign Evolved, as they're calling it, can be played entirely in third person. I don't know whether it's the meme of, what have you done to my boy? Or if it's like, oh, this is kind of cool. So we're going to throw the game on screen, and we're going to work through this thing together. And we're going to figure this out and see if this is something we can live with, or if this is just utter blasphemy. Of course, we are on Silent Cartographer. And that is Halo in third person. Every time I've seen this game so far, the graphics have been really impressive. Pulling it back, it doesn't seem quite as impressive to me for some reason. And just initial impressions right off the bat, Call of Duty had the same issue when they went third person. Every time a game that's first person pulls the camera back, it doesn't have that feeling like a dedicated third person game does, where it kind of feels weighty or like lived in. You just kind of feel like the player is just like planted there and they're just moving around. The reticle is still in the same spot as it would be as first person.
Let's go find the map room.
And you're just kind of watching that character kind of hollow move around the screen in kind of like a hollow fashion. Like, it doesn't seem grounded the way like Uncharted or something does. It's meant to be in that world. We're in the Warthog, of course. No problems here. It looks like it handles like a Halo 1 Warthog. Good to see. I was so worried about the transition to Unreal Engine for Halo, because Halo has felt the way it's felt for so many years because of that proprietary engine.
There, in the cliff wall.
And obviously, you know, Bungie had the Tiger engine, and then 343 took over, and they recently spent so much investing in creating the Slipspace engine for Infinite. And hey, it felt good. I really like the way Infinite controls and plays. I think Infinite is a really competent playing shooting game. It feels right. It feels like Halo. So worried that Halo moving to Unreal is just going to feel like an Unreal shooter. But from what I've seen here, it looks like it plays like Halo. Not necessarily the third person, but every time I see this game, it does look like it plays like Halo. And if they can do it, I'm here for it. Because Unreal Engine, I know, is so much easier to work for, and maybe it'll solve some of the issues that Halo Studios has had. Probably not, but, you know, I'm going to stay hopeful because Halo is my favorite game of all time. I have to remain hopeful. It is all I have in this world. Alright, we're just using a lot of Covenant weapons here. The lighting is overexposed. Is that just on my end, or is that might be overall? I'm not sure. It looks like Halo, though. The colors look right. The way everything's acting looks right. The physics look right. Somehow they have made Unreal Engine look like Halo. Or like Halo look like Halo on Unreal Engine. However you want to play those words. It looks good. Oh, the overshield looks cool. It almost looks like the overshield from Dune. It kind of looks like their shields from Dune in a way. I like that. I like the way that looks. It's got a good look to it. Okay. Those hunters died so fast. Hang on. Their back was way more exposed than I remember. I mean, it's been a while since I played Halo 1, but it seemed like it was so much easier to get around behind them and hit that weak spot. Look at that. He's just wide open. Oh, he dropped. I mean, yeah, he's using the Magnum. Okay, he stuck a grenade to him. There's so much exposed. You know, hunters are just... they're just like a colony of worms that form themselves into a humanoid shape and wear armor. That's why they react when the other one dies, because they're all like a... kind of like a hive mind entity that have been colonized, basically, by the Covenant. And... yeah, that was, it seemed like they were pretty easy to kill. I'm not going to judge yet, but it seemed like those weak spot openings were way bigger than they needed to be. But it does seem like Halo. What I'm seeing, it's third person. I don't hate it as much as I thought I would. Okay, they're dying way too fast. They are not nearly as threatening as they should be. What is happening? I like remember just being like, what is this? I remember being so frightened every time I come across a group of hunters. They have to be playing on like the base difficulty.
Chief, Bravo.
I didn't look at the difficulty at the beginning, but they have to be playing on the lowest difficulty possible.
I thought you could use them.
Like, no way they're not playing on the lowest difficulty ever made. Good to see that the Magnum pistol is right. What does the fall damage look like? Oh, he just skirted down. Coward. Yeah, I mean, once again, it's just like, it looks like Halo 1, just much, much better. And if they are able to make this transition to Unreal Engine 5, or Unreal Engine in general, 5, 6, 14, whatever they're on now, and it still play and feel like Halo, and then they take this, they use this as a springboard, and they take this into the greater Halo and make Halo 7 and multiplayer and whatever they're working on. If they are able to do that, I'm here for it. Like, I think that's going to be great. I'm just so worried that I'm going to get my hands on the sticks and it's not going to feel like Halo. But we'll find out pretty soon. I mean, it comes out in like a month. So once we know for sure, if they knock this out of the park, it could be big. Xbox overall seems like they're really trying to make a comeback. This new leadership team inherited one hell of a mess. But they seem to have bought the world's biggest bucket and mop. And, like, it seemed like Phil Spencer and team were kind of working with a Swiffer. It's like if you try to clean up a massive pile of dog shit with a Swiffer, that's basically what Phil and team were trying to do. And what I'm seeing out of Xbox currently is like, dude, no, they got the scraper, they got the shovel, they got the giant bucket and mop with a can of bleach. Like, they're like, we're fixing this mess. Because, I mean, everything they're saying seems good so far. They've clarified a little bit about their exclusives. And it's like, everybody who wants them to go full exclusive, that's just not realistic for where they're at and where the industry is. If they were able to make Xboxes and sell them, sure. But they're not even able to make them like they need to because of the current state of the industry. So the fact that we're getting Gears exclusive, and the Gears looks as good as it does, like Gears E-Day looks amazing. We're getting, hopefully, a return to form for Halo, and this springboards Halo into what it should be. Grenade jump, yes. They did not just do that. We are so back. We are so back. I don't think I've ever seen a developer use a trick like that in a gameplay demonstration. Okay, I'm in. And he was able to do it in third person. Yeah, it looks like if they can get Halo back on track, we get Gears E-Day. Fable looks mind-blowing. We were about to get a legendary run of games from Xbox. A Halo, yeah, it's a remake, whatever, I don't care. Halo 1 is one of the greatest games of all time. I will play this 100 times, and I still play this like every year to this day. So now I just get a much better way to play it. I'm in. Then we get a new Gears of War. Looks phenomenal. Looks absolutely killer. And then we're gonna get Fable early next year, and then a new IP that is also exclusive in Clockwork Revolution that looks just as mind-blowing with the decisions you can make. Xbox could be on a legendary run here, but being fair and being realistic, Xbox, we've been able to say that about Xbox, it seems like at least like once every couple of years for the past 15 years. It always feels like Xbox is onto it. Oh man, they're right there on the edge. They're right there on the edge. And then something happens and they fall off the bandwagon. It seems like right now, from what I'm hearing from like whispers in the industry and interviews that I'm seeing, that finally Satya Nadella realizes that gaming isn't a quarterly quick flip kind of thing. It is a, oh, you invest, you build your vision, you build your product, and then you reap the benefits down the road. It seems like he's finally catching on to that, and a lot of the new leadership specifically said that they talked to Satya Nadella before they agreed to the position, and that he said that no, they're long on gaming. He agreed of kind of what steps need to take, and it was hopeful, and kind of the old thinking that he had is been proven wrong, and he is ready to move on with this new vision and this new method of doing gaming how it should be done. And hopefully that looked good. Okay, I didn't hate that nearly as much as I thought I would. That didn't look bad. I enjoyed watching that. I don't think I'm going to be playing Halo in third person. I don't know. Halo third person playthrough just for memes, maybe. But I don't think that's the main way I would play the game. But it looked cool. It didn't look as bad as I thought it would. It's kind of weird they're using that to showcase the game. I'm sure there are other skulls that are wacky and fun that they could have used to showcase how many skulls and the craziness. But I get it. Look, it's on PlayStation 5. They got to make it third person and show it off. Otherwise, Sony guys just won't buy the game. They've proven they don't really like first person shooters over there. Jokes. I'm kidding. Jokes. Bring back Resistance and Killzone, please. Anyway, Xbox looks like they're on the edge of something great. And if this run of games is as good as it seems like it's going to be, we are in for a treat, guys. This could be absolutely amazing. Anyway, thank y'all for watching the video. That was a little reaction to third-person Halo, and plenty more coverage coming.